One of the most important lessons you will learn is to never force anything. Never force anything. Be it a friendship, relationship, try to get a job, try to get a video out, anything, man. Don't force anything in life. Everything should actually just flow. Everything in life should actually just flow. I find that when you try and force things, you end up regretting it in the end. You end up regretting it in the end. Like right now, for example, if I'm being so honest, I have no video idea. I have nothing written down. I don't have my tripod with me. No ideas. But am I trying to force it? Well, I'm meant to be consistent. I'm meant to be posting every single day. But then, I'm not coming up with any crazy creative idea for you guys today. Nah. Today is just me showing up. Today is just me showing up and being consistent. And sometimes that's all it takes, consistency, for you to reach whatever goal it is that you want to reach. The one thing that I will force though is consistency. I promised myself that I was going to post every single day, and here I am showing up for myself, posting today. Trying to get my messages out there, trying to talk, trying to grow. Well, don't force anything, ultimately. It's like basketball. You're meant to let the game come to you. You're meant to let life come to you. It's funny, you know. I've seen a lot of interesting things happen in life. I've seen someone, you know, work in a grocery store, you know, and she ended up getting one of the best jobs ever. She works at some, you know, top big, like some big company now, you know. I've seen people that were bad at school, you know, but because they didn't force anything, they ended up starting something of their own, be it a business, you know, be it a YouTube. Like I've seen that happen. People are going to try and force you to do some things, you know. You might even force yourself. You might force yourself, like, you know. You might force the shots. You might force the shots sometimes. But I'm telling you though, don't need to force everything. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is just be still and just chill. The best thing you can do is nothing sometimes. Especially if there's nothing that you can do about a situation. I've never really understood people that were like, yes, you know, like I need to force this. Like what's it called? I've never really understood people that tried to make something happen when there was nothing that they could do, like stressing over something that there was nothing that they could do, that there was nothing that they could do about the situation in the first place. So why are they stressing? You're trying to force an outcome. You know, maybe you're trying to force a friendship, you're trying to force a relationship, you're trying to force employment. You can't force that. You can't force a connection. You can't force someone to employ you. You can't force a lot of things in life. Sometimes you can just chill. Like, look at this bird. Hold on. Just chilling. He's just living his life. He's not doing anything spectacular. He's not doing anything crazy. And you want to know the funny thing about life? He's not forcing life. And God is still going to take care of him. This bird right there. God is still going to take care of that bird right there. It doesn't matter, you know, like when it's time for the bird to die and go, the bird is going to die and go. However though, does the bird force like finding something to eat, finding somewhere to live, things like that? Nah. Bird doesn't do anything like that. God takes care of the bird until it's time for the bird to die. And that's how God is going to take care of you. That's how God is going to take care of me. God, the universe, whatever you believe in. Have you ever noticed that, like, you could be down on your last dollar, you could have no money, you know, but then somehow, like, your rent ended up getting paid, you ended up having food, you ended up like having some money to spend. That's why it's not good to force anything, and it's not good to stress, because when it's all said and done, everything is going to be taken care of. Everything is going to be taken care of. So why are you stressing? Why are you stressing? Why are you trying to force stuff?
But then when this cycle,
at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're good. Like I said in my last video, as long as you have your basic needs met, you are good. Anything else is extra, I'm telling you. Like, we live in a society where we're like, oh, we need this to be happy, you need that to be happy, you need, oh. But then I think about, like, my life, and anytime I really wanted something and I got it, and if I had to like really grind hard to get it, if it was a material thing, of course I was happy, you know. Material things are nice to have, but then did it make me happy for a long time? Nah, I didn't. Thing that makes me happy is how like the impact that you make on other people. Like, I haven't lied, and it does sound very cliche, it does sound very cringe. However, though, the impact that you make on other people, how you make people feel, if you make people feel like shit, you know, if I ever made someone feel bad about themselves, I don't know, it sits with me. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, and I personally end up apologizing. But then if I make someone happy, oh my God, that stays with me for the rest of my life, and it makes me so happy. Long story short, I really just rambled in this video. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. The one thing that I will encourage you to force is consistency. And whatever it is that you want to do, be consistent. But forcing a relationship, a friendship, try to get a job, anything like that, please don't force it. When it's time for one of those things to come, it's going to come, I promise you. It's going to come. And when it comes, you know, when you don't force it, that is, you're going to be very happy that you took your time and you didn't force it. But anyways, that's the video. I'll get back with you guys tomorrow.